The flashing lights painted her rearview mirror red and blue. A black woman in uniform sat silently as a white officer approached, hand already resting on his gun. He barked, "License and registration, now!" She handed them over without a word. He glanced at the uniform on her passenger seat and smirked. Costume party? What he didn't know was that the woman he was mocking commanded soldiers, jets, and respect across the entire nation. It was late evening on a quiet rural highway. Colonel Danielle Pierce, U.S. Air Force, was driving home after attending a veterans memorial. Her uniform jacket lay neatly folded beside her, medals still gleaming from the ceremony. She wasn't speeding, not distracted, just tired. When the siren blared behind her, she pulled over immediately. Through the mirror, she saw the officer's expression, suspicion, not professionalism. He circled her car slowly, flashlight darting through the windows. "Where are you coming from?" "From Arlington, sir, the memorial." He chuckled. "Oh, you serve, huh?" The way he said it didn't sound like curiosity. It sounded like disbelief. Danielle had faced enemies overseas, but the cold disrespect in her own country cut deeper than any battlefield wound. He ordered her out of the car. Barely concealing his smirk, he said, "Pop the trunk." "Sir, may I ask why?" "Because I said so." Her hands trembled slightly, not from fear, but from the weight of humiliation. She complied, standing in the freezing wind as he rummaged through her belongings. Her medals clinked softly in the bag he tossed aside carelessly. "Mind telling me why you're wearing someone else's uniform?" he asked. "It's mine," she said quietly. "Sure it is. Lady, you expect me to believe you're a colonel?" Her silence made him angrier. "People like you think you can play dress-up and fool authority," he muttered. She took a deep breath, fighting back tears. "Authority doesn't come from color, officer. It comes from character." He laughed. "We'll see about that." Minutes later, another police car arrived. A senior officer stepped out, gray-haired, composed, and alert. "Everything okay here, Harris?" The younger cop shrugged. "Just another fake hero. Claims she's military." The senior officer's eyes widened as he saw her name tag. "Colonel Pierce? Ma'am, what on earth?" The young cop froze. The older one snapped, "At attention, officer! You just detained one of the highest-ranking officers in this state." The silence that followed was suffocating. The colonel looked him dead in the eye. "Now you see, respect isn't given, it's earned." Internal Affairs arrived within hours. The dashcam footage went viral, showing every insult, every sneer, every second of arrogance. Days later, Officer Harris stood in a disciplinary hearing. Across the table sat Colonel Danielle Pierce, in full uniform this time. Her voice was calm, sharp, and unshakable. "I fought for this country so people like you could wear that badge. You forgot that power means service, not superiority." He couldn't meet her eyes. When she left the room, reporters surrounded her. "Colonel Pierce, do you forgive him?" She smiled softly. Forgiveness doesn't erase accountability. It just frees the heart to move forward. The video ended up inspiring thousands, reminding the nation that dignity is silent strength, and that sometimes the most powerful salute isn't with the hand, but with the heart that refuses to hate back.